So I have been reflecting a lot on how my approach to clothes and styling has changed since I started my YouTube channel and I have embraced the capsule wardrobe aesthetic. I'm sure many of us have experienced and have been in this situation where we have a wardrobe full of clothes, but yet we have experienced moments where we open the wardrobe, look at everything that we own, and we think to ourselves, damn, I have nothing to wear today. So really, my question here is, why do we end up buying all these clothes and yet we still feel that we have nothing suitable to wear? So I'm going to dive into this hot topic and hopefully explore how we can all break free from this cycle. Well, hello you fashion lovers and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Helen, nice to meet you. And on today's video, we're going to discuss a topic that could revolutionize your wardrobe and hopefully help you save lots of money. So today, guys, I'm going to talk about these clothes that you and I need to stop buying if we really want to have a wardrobe, a curated, beautiful wardrobe with pieces that we want to actually wear. And what's really important here, we want to feel great in what we wear. So love your wardrobe and feel great in the clothes that you own. So first up, let's talk about fast fashion. In all honesty, I've never been a fast fashion shopper because that's something that I've never been into. But I do understand that when we're talking about fast fashion, they have a lot of trendy pieces at a very affordable, really low price points. And sometimes you find these trendy pieces that are knockoffs of big designers, and the temptation is there and is real. But what's wrong? I mean, there are a lot of wrong things about fast fashion, but here we're talking about pieces that you're gonna wash it, and after the first or second wash, everything starts to fall apart, and I'm really not keen on that. My advice and what I always try to have on mind when I do my shopping is to look out for items that are durable, in good materials, fabrics that will just last me as long as possible, and I will actually like them and I will be happy to wear them over and over again. And of course, nothing trendy here. So instead, I will opt for quality staples like the classic white shirt, preferably in white, whether it is heavyweight or lightweight, it's really up to you. A good pair of jeans in a beautiful color. You don't have to have lots of pair of jeans, just a couple is more than enough. And a well-made blazer always has a spot in my wardrobe. Okay, next up I have novelty items. I think we've all been guilty here of buying, t-shirts with big slogans or even big logos, or jackets that are too embellished that might look, cool at the moment that we buy them. But I think at the end of the day, pieces like this always end up being in our wardrobe, just hanging in there, looking pretty miserable and sad, and we barely reach out to them to wear them and put outfits together. Okay, so I think the key here is to find versatile pieces that have a spot in your wardrobe and that you can dress up or down depending on the mood, on the activity that you're doing, and so on. I think it's really important to be completely aware of your lifestyle and for your wardrobe to consist of items that you can easily mix and match together to create as many outfits as possible. Okay, now let's talk about one of my favorite topics. First, a sip of coffee. I feel like my throat is drying out. What is one of my favorite topics to discuss? Shoes. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to talk about uncomfortable shoes. So I don't know, you let me know in the comments down below if you have ever purchased shoes, a pair of shoes, more than one pair of shoes that ended up being uncomfortable, and the chance is that you already knew that before you bought them, but you bought them anyway. I think pretty much everyone is guilty of that. Sometimes we do get carried away. We see a fancy, nice pair of heels. Maybe they are on sale, so the price is a little bit attractive, and we just fantasize ourselves wearing this pair of shoes. But when we buy them, we just find out that they're not very comfortable. The heel is too high. It's a nightmare to walk in these shoes, and so on. Of course, I have experienced this. One pair of shoes that I vividly remember is this pair of Aquazzura Pocahontas suede heels with the tassels. I really love the fabric. I love suede. I like the brown color of the shoes, but I got them on sale, but they're so uncomfortable simply because the heel is so high. I think I've only worn them a couple of times, and the very first time that I wore them, it was for a theater date with my husband. Of course, they were impossible to wear them the moment I left the flat. So what I did was I had them in my bag, and once I got to the theater, I quickly changed because I wanted to look, you know, sexy and cute before he arrived. And even walking in them inside the theater was so painful, and I was like so uncomfortable because of the heel height. So I think after that I wore them again one more time, and that was it. So a huge regret, but I think once you do something, eventually you have to learn. So nowadays, for me, when it comes to shoes, I choose, you know, quality shoes, and of course stylish shoes, style and design that I really like, and I also seek comfort, because I think that's probably one of the most important things once you buy shoes. Otherwise you will end up buying shoes, spend your money, and then they will just be sitting again on that poor wardrobe with nowhere really to go. We don't want that, yeah? So some example of comfortable shoes that I own, of course, are pairs of trainers, really low heels, not something between a kitten heel and a mid heel, from tested brands that you know that their shoes are quite comfortable to walk in, and anything that supports your heel and your foot as much as possible. Overly trendy items are another culprit. So what are these? These are pieces that are hot trends for a season, maybe two if we're lucky, and then that's it. They go out of fashion, out of style, and you don't want to fill your wardrobe with trendy pieces like this. I think it's perfectly fine to follow fashion and maybe incorporate a fashion trend in your wardrobe just to spice things up a little bit, but I wouldn't build my wardrobe based on trendy pieces only. I think your core wardrobe should be timeless and super adaptable, but there's nothing wrong to sprinkle it with a few trendy items here and there. Do you want to do it seasonally or more often or less often? It's really up to you. But I think the trendy pieces need to be not too loud, but just about enough. So now I have a question for you. I want to know if you would agree with me when I say that impulse buys can be super dangerous. And by that I mean, you know, these items that you can buy just like that without having a second thought, without thinking at all how they would fit into your wardrobe, your style, and also your lifestyle. I think it's super important to think before you buy, always. When I consider buying something new, I ask myself these three questions. First, does it match my style? Second, would this match something else that I have in my wardrobe so I can create a beautiful outfit? And last question, would I wear this regularly? I really think that this mindful approach to shopping and your wardrobe will really help you love your pieces and feel good when you wear your clothes. All right, my fashion friends, so those were some of the items slash clothes that I felt that we should all stop buying if we really want to curate a wardrobe with pieces that we actually love to wear. Just remember, the goal here is to create a collection of clothes that you absolutely love, that are super versatile, and that really make you happy every single day that you wear them. So if you found these tips helpful at all, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done this already for more videos like this, and feel free to leave me a comment down below, commenting on what you struggle the most with when trying to build your own wardrobe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Oh, I forgot my microphone. Okay, I hope you could hear me well in the last few clips.